It shouldn't take y'all longer than an hour to do them all. Shouldn't take longer. I'm only assigning 3 to 5 questions every night. And the question's gonna be one answer word. It's in Schoology, but I also have to give hard copies to students that don't have them. So that's why I had you go get those. That was homework. And I'm finna have you do the. No, but if you know where some more at, I don't know who can make me some more. I do need to get some more made. But I don't know. This must be my old lipstick because it's not coming out right. Yes, this must be my old one.
Your bottle was still why are you? I'm just blaming her.
Keep on talking about my lip.
Stop. You're drinking too much hater. Huh? You're drinking too much hater.
All right, hate on your own teeth.
Alright, hate on your own teeth. Like you. Don't hate on.
All right, I gotta finish this.
Yeah, I'll finish with the way to pray. Funny. You hear that? I don't think anybody likes them.
You need something to do.
Do you need something to do? I'm not in here.
It don't matter.
Yeah. Mr. Tyson.
Oh, what you say?
Yeah.
Oh, you good. One day.
Is that the development for today? You gonna let me do it already so fast and not in 4 o'clock?
Then what you gonna be doing in 4th block? Being off task?
No. No, I'm gonna just be on my computer.
Well,
Can I?
I don't care. Just better have it.
Okay. Y'all gotta tell me to.
I don't blame you. Yeah, but you know it's A, B, C, and D, and then name the 4 types of friction.
What, that's the bed right now?
Mm-hmm. Hey, Brittany. My YouTube people. Hey, El. Hey, Jamil. Hey, Leon. Hey, Angela. Everywhere we go. Yeah, my channel is about my life. So if you want to know all about Miss Mayo, go watch my YouTube channel. You should know it.
What? It's Mom's
Mom, what? Boss, because aren't I a boss?
Mom, boss, what?
My last name.
Oh,
You know what, Chad? Kaden stay on my YouTube all weekend.
Hey, look, you don't finish that assignment, I'm keeping it to your mom. Make sure, hey, make sure them understand this, You don't finish, I keep it to the end of the day. Mom gotta come get it. I got late run through these, so I'll be here.
Ooh, guess he told John.
It's not hard. It's not hard. It's not.
Okay. Who I'm doing? Well, I'm finna sit. Come here. Sit right there. Bro, it's not funny.
What y'all laughing at?
It's an inside joke.
Oh.
Bro. I was like, I'm delusional again. I need to please tell your deeds. Don't. I know, but like I go back in.
Hey, Ty.
Oh. Ah! Don't say don't read it. I was just gonna say the name. Don't talk. Ah! You act like I don't remember. Don't talk about it. You say this one, I'm gonna go over you. Because we don't even date. You want to fight? I'm just playing y'all. No, over there. That don't come with it. Yeah, I'm fine.
Y'all probably like, what you doing? Working on my lesson plan. And why they quiet?
I know. No. Oh, yeah, we have to play. You talking, love.
There's credit, right?
No, wait, what you mean?
Hey, like what? This math is.
I know, but I'm doing that out. Wait, what time is it? It's 10:39.
You got 20 minutes. I can do it.
Oh,
Janika, I'm finna print something in just a minute, and I'm gonna need you to go get it for me.
no, girl, she touched me because I'm down there first. Okay, but you're back.
If I knew the code to the office up here, then I wouldn't even send you all the way down there.
When I had hoes, it's like I never got caught up.
So beautiful, very nice from India. Hey, from India. I would go to class every day if I had a beautiful teacher. So does anyone else need to? What? Hey, Ricky. I'm looking for a queen. I'm illegal. Was doing life in prisons, Venezuela. Now I live in New York, 5-star hotel for 3 years. Well, not for long. We're gonna get you right on back to Venezuela. Yeah. Hey! This is my daughter Janelle. She's in the 5th grade. She's visiting from Handy Cotton. Let's take a picture for you.
I was talking about children.
Come on, child, you go.
They got so much paper.
Her face is fine.
Come on, you gotta go for that.
Girl, come on. Why do you look like this?
Why did they
Janelle, get my jacket. You cannot take that.
No.
Yeah, she want one of these, yeah. My daughter just came to visit me, y'all, Janelle. She on a field trip. Oh, I didn't even show y'all her. I didn't even show my baby on the camera. I forgot. Okay, Brittany. I just appreciate you being here, boo. I really do.
Right, Miss Mayo? That's just how it is.
What?
You go low, I go low with it.
Well, I try not to do that. I try not to go low.
Okay.
Yeah, you better get them notes wrote.
I did it for you.
That is. But you know, it's like you're doing something now. I don't know who I'm doing wrong.
Keep on.
No. Okay. It's funny. Let me go. Focus on that. Okay. I'm listening. Go. Okay.
Girl, hurry up or you ain't going to get it. I'm gonna send somebody else down there to
Okay.
get it.
Can I do it? No. No. But okay, so
Hey, good morning, no F Skibbing. This is gonna be homework next week. Wednesday.
Like what the hell? I used to be
What you eat?
where he was. I used to be
Can you get done, ma'am, so you can go get my lesson plan off the printer?
Okay.
And then wait a minute, it's something else. Let me print it.
You can send me. I don't got. Can she go?
No, ain't no two people going.
I can go by myself.
Not doing it.
She can send us out the office. I didn't talk to her about it. I don't got nothing to do. I can go because I'm already free. I'm done. Well, that
Oh, this is not it.
Oh, my back.
I had my thing, 3 homework assignments. I already read it. Now I can't remember.
Okay.
Oh, I know, because I was going back.
Okay, where the pass at?
I put it back in the drawer, but I'm not ready.
You not ready?
Wow. Anyway. What?
Bro, wait. What do you want, bro? It's never nothing's never that funny for you to be acting like a hyena. Like, do you need some breath? Like, come on, hurry up.
Okay. Bro, it's your face. When you your face, especially.
Bro, why the fuck do you guys see that? I don't even be doing nothing.
You be like,
That's
like, can I go now?
Girl, if you don't let me get this printed, quit rushing me.
I just
Give me a second.
I be mean munching, but sometimes
No, I only say can I go there because when I went down there, there was too many people right there, so
Okay.
pregnant. So that's why I'm gonna go there and just wait on that day. Just sit there and wait. Okay.
Yeah, but I still need to. This is tripping on me, and I don't know. Okay.
Hold on.
Hold up. I had the assignment already ready, and I can't freaking find it. Courses.
like that. Wait, this how you know I'm about to my head.
Just say my name.
This how you know.
Oh yeah, cause like what?
I think it's like this.
I'm fine.
No, we
God is the way, the truth, and the light of Alpha. Amen.
I would do it.
Why are you whispering so loud about yourself?
Okay, let me tell you something.
I know what you say, but you're
Why the fuck my bad? I didn't mean to pull it.
Keep on.
Huh?
So y'all keep on.
I was about to punch the shit out of you.
Do it. And I'm gonna get Derek to pull another 2 out. They can't hear me.
Like that shit is
Loud. Loud. This is loud.
that shit is getting old, like older than me. It's like 50
Okay,
years
y'all
old.
need to get back on.
Cool.
Yeah.
We are cool.
Yeah, you got to my hand, bro.
No.
Oh, you said you were getting that picture, so that's why I thought y'all was good.
Mind your business.
She be coming up on me. Okay, can I go now?
Girl.
Because she getting on my nerves and I'm talking.
Okay. Ooh, don't do not put your hands on my face. Stop.
On and then one of y'all gonna be going.
Ah! Ah! Come here, give me your motherfucking
Hey y'all, real quick.
Can I go now?
Hey y'all, real quick.
I'm just gonna watch
Yeah, because it'll be ready.
Let me just be quiet, Ryan. Appreciate you. And man, it goes for everybody here. Y'all take math, right? Hey my boy, quiet, please. Thank you. Homework is on school you now. All right, it goes to my class and Miss Williams' class. Really, all
My class too.
Yeah, all 8th grade. Homework is in school, so there is no excuse we don't get homework done. So stop going home telling your people that we don't get y'all homework. If you didn't know we had homework, guess what? It's on school. All right. Y'all have phones. You can even go do it on your phone. You don't have a laptop or something like that. Do it on your phone. So there's no excuse.
It's even paper copies, so they don't even have no excuse. We required to make paper copies.
All right, so don't say we didn't let y'all know homework is now on school. All right, man. Hey, start packing up. You good to go. All right, y'all finished?
My hands cold. What's this
Yeah,
time?
October 28th to 31st.
I hope she got it.
Hey, give me your phone, man.
Okay.
Come on in, no backpacks. Get them out of here. Get your laptops. You always need them.
We got it.
You remember to go back about this time?
I did, but I don't know if she opened it back up for you to do it.
Because I got always pretty amazing, a big bag.
Next time, don't bring it back to me. Right.
I had to back up here. I had to bring my brother back up here.
Why?
I don't know what they
I would have got another picture with us.
No, I'm talking about when I brought up the first time. I don't know what they group was doing. My group, I took them in all the classrooms to see
Okay.
the view. But they group, they were just walking in the hallway. They don't want to see the hallways.
Right, that's what they kept telling her. They were just gonna let her see the hallway. I was like, what?
I said, look, I'll take y'all all the class and y'all tell them like all the pictures go with you.
I'm glad they had you locked up.
Where's he?
No backpack. Out of here.
What's up, Richard?
The only backpacks that should be under here, if you don't have a lock, if you have a lock, it needs to be in your locker. Or it's going to the hallway. Don't just throw it under there because you can. You go under there if you don't have a lock.
You get the backpack.
You know the back. Put it under there. Take a paper and pass them around. All right, the bell ringer is on the board. They're passing around a sheet of paper for you to do your bell ringer on, so nobody needs to get up out of their seat. You can put it under there. Okay, so you're labeling this transverse wave A, B, C, and D. C and D is in two spots because they're the same answer. And on the test, they may give it to you in both areas, so I'm just trying to make sure you know it. And then number 2 is name 4 types of friction. The paper didn't make it all the way around here. Give them a sheet. Pass them that. Just pass them that. Can y'all pick the next slide, please? It's supposed to be in a U. Close laptops until bell ring is done and I say open. Why y'all don't have paper? Pass it down, pass the paper down. Raise your hand if you don't have a piece of paper for the bell ring. Again, the paper was going around, so nobody even had to get up. And we have pencils that are sharpened, so. Name 4 types of friction. This is all recap. Bro. 7 minutes.
See more of it starts again. I'm assuming this is for you.
Yes. Homework and my lesson plan. So I can have it on my clipboard. One of these not mine. This animal communication research. Oh, so was it up here or was it in the state? Yes, these are mine. That just look like science. But then when you get, yeah, they got your stuff. I was just to send somebody down and eat. I told her just get the worksheet. All right, let's talk it more right and bell ring is on the board. 0 talk.
Too loud.
Why did y'all get louder when I got loud? Hush. Sandy, Jeremy, Derek, Diver, Lydia, Christelle, Crystal. Where you pointing at? Crystal? That's Gloria. No, Christelle, last name Campos. It's a new student. It ain't, because his name is, what's your name over there? That's what I thought, Sayed. That ain't him. Are y'all doing y'all stuff, Sarit? Richard.
Yeah.
Anderson.
Yeah.
Dayton. Sarit. Gloria. Mackenzie G. Jordan. Osmond. Aaliyah. Allison. CJ. Key. Adelia. Is Key here or no? Elmer. Francisco. Emmanuel. Cameron. Syed. Gaddy. Juan. Trey. Tashawn. Malia. Mackenzie. W. And Melvin. All right, 1 minute and 40 seconds on the bell ringer. There should be nobody out there seats, Gloria. Sit in, get in the seat. Gloria, this gonna be your seat right here. Keep on. Yeah, she gonna believe fat mean grease in here. All right, 20 more seconds. Anybody bring that permission note back for the field trip? Keep on asking me when is it. It's the 6th, the day after election. Okay, well, as long as you turn it into an 8th grade teacher, you don't have to come to me. Y'all just ask us. I want y'all to go on the field trip. Some teachers probably not even asking y'all, did you bring them back? I ask y'all every day, every period. We'll figure that out in a moment where I can get y'all, but remind me before class is over. All right, so now we're going to label this transverse wave. Kaylin, tell me what is A. What does A represent on this wave? Can Caden's person next to him help? The crest, right. The crest. Keep on, Kaden. That's why you're not passing. I don't even know that. I'm just talking. I have no idea. But I think you're not. And put them snacks up. You gonna not answer my question and then think you're gonna eat a snack. Eating snacks requires participation in class. Anyway, B. What does B represent, Melvin? The truck. Richard, what does C represent? And I'm about to send y'all out of here. Why are you not at a desk?
What are you doing, man?
Y'all do this every period. Now, what is C? I was asking Richard, but thank you. What does C represent? No, see? You ain't paying no attention. What does C represent? Wavelength. And the reason that I put it at the bottom and the top is because from crest to crest can be wavelength and from trough to trough can be wavelength. So they may put it, on the test is either or. And I don't want you to think it's not right because it's in another location. Okay, now what does D represent, Cameron?
What?
Why that laptop open? What does D represent?
TJ said no laptop should be open.
Somebody want to help Cameron out? Aaliyah. Amplitude.
I knew that.
And I also put it at the bottom and the top because amplitude can go from the resting area to the crest or from the resting area to the trough. So don't get confused on that. All right, name 4 types of friction. Who can give me one? CJ. Sliding.
Rolling.
I did not say yelling out. Am I calling you? Gaddy, give me another. Fluid friction. Dayton.
You don't say rolling.
He yelled it out, but no, we going with yours. Rolling. And Melvin, the last one. Static.
I knew it.
So just know y'all bell ringers at homework is going to be a repeat of from lesson 1 all the way because that's the only way I know to make sure that it's getting drilled in your head for the test. And I figure why give you hard homework instead of homework that I need you to take in. You get what I'm saying? So since homework is required Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of every day, we give it to you on Monday. You have till Thursday or Friday to get it in. I'm going to say Friday. They may say Thursday. I'm giving you for Friday as my class. Yes, it's in Schoology, but I also have hard copies. So don't be trying to do no homework yet. Okay, and it's labeled like it'll say homework 1028 and whatever the subject is. Homework 1029, homework 1030. But again, I have hard copies for those people that don't have laptops, but they want it done in Schoology. I prefer it done in Schoology. All right. Okay, so now we're going to get into the lesson, but before we get started, we're going to watch this quick video. That's y'all don't want a video. We just get straight into the lesson. Thought it was already connected. This quick video on the electromagnetic spectrum.
It's on electromagnetic waves, which are the oscillations that create electromagnetic radiation, and they're important.
Pay attention.
Light is electromagnetic radiation, and therefore it's carried in these electromagnetic waves. And does light make it from the sun to the earth? Of course. And so that means that electromagnetic waves can make it through the vacuum of space. If you hear the sun, No. And that means that the mechanical sound waves
Can everybody see it
aren't
okay?
able to transfer through space. If they could, scientists have estimated that the sound of the sun would be around 100 decibels. So that's about the sound of a jackhammer a few meters away. So it'd be deafening in sound. So it's a good thing that we don't hear the sun, but it's really important that we see it, that those electromagnetic waves make it here. It keeps us warm. It also allows plants to grow, and so we can survive. And so the electromagnetic spectrum is made up of these electromagnetic waves. And they go from high energy, really high frequency, low wavelength gamma rays, all the way down to long wavelength, low energy radio waves. Remember, you're only seeing a small portion of that. But the one thing these all have in common is that they're made up of electromagnetic waves. Those are transverse waves. Remember, what a transverse wave is one where the oscillations are perpendicular or at 90 degrees to the direction of the movement of the wave. And so it's not only in one dimension, we also have electric fields and magnetic fields that are perpendicular to themselves. And so oscillations that are both perpendicular to the direction of motion and the corresponding field. And so they can travel through anything. Electromagnetic waves can travel through medium, like light can move through water, obviously, or radio waves can move through the walls of my house so I can hear the radio, but they can also move through the vacuum of space. And so if we look at electromagnetic waves, remember as we move towards high energy gamma rays, our wavelength is decreasing, but our frequency is increasing. So radio waves has really long wavelengths around the size of a building, whereas gamma rays would be more the size of an atom itself. But if we look at how they oscillate, remember the wave is going to move in this direction and the oscillation is going to be perpendicular to that. But adding on top of that, we also have these fields. And so the direction of the wave is going to be, we'll say, from left to right in this dimension. But we're also going to have in the Z dimension, we're going to have these electric fields that oscillate back and forth. And then in the Y, or rather in the X, we're going to have magnetic fields that go back and forth. And so to give you a visual of what they really look like, we have these oscillations in these two dimensions, and then the movement is going to be in the third dimension. And that starts to explain why we have things like the right-hand rule when it comes to electricity. And so energy can move from point A to point B in two ways. It could move as a particle. We could shoot a particle from A to B. But the other way we can transfer energy is through a wave. We could oscillate, for example, the water here, we could oscillate it back and forth. That would create waves that could move B back and forth. Now that would be a mechanical wave because we physically have to have a medium to transfer the energy from one to another. But electromagnetic waves are not mechanical. That means they can move through the water, they can move through the medium, but they can also move through the vacuum of space. And so did you learn to describe the model of an electromagnetic wave? It's both a transverse, perpendicular to electric field and magnetic field, and also it can move through the vacuum of space. And I hope that was helpful.
So what did it allow me to do? So why did it allow me to eat it? Okay, so what did you learn about electromagnetic waves? Anything that stood out to you? That's what I thought. Or it can move by vacuum. Okay, I'm wondering if you hit download. Yeah, that's what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to download it. Open it. Am I pressing the right button? Oh, it's coming. I just was pressing it. Wait a minute, it's right here. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to submit it like that.
You just send it to you?
Yeah.
Email to you?
Yeah, that's what you're gonna have to do. But I think you may be able to, like after you save it, you should be able to turn it in. Like you should be able to upload from there. Okay. Where you been, boy? Did I mark you absent? I did. Well, they got you. So. Okay, so we learned that there are 7 different types or groups of electromagnetic waves. Anywhere from radio waves to gamma waves. Backpack off your back. Put it up. Oh, and everybody, you can pass your bell ringer around this way to the end. Nobody needs to get up. The bell ringer is on the board, buddy, for you to do. It don't take that long to pass the paper around to the end. So it should be 2 stacks, one on this end and one on this end with date. Y'all gotta learn how to follow directions. Okay, let's turn to this board here and do the today I will. So today I will what?
Learn about the interactions of waves.
Hey, I need a space in between y'all. He's not talking, so I know it ain't him. I need a space in between them 3 back there. 1, 2, 3. One of y'all need to figure it out. If I catch you talking again, you moving. Or you just gonna go in the hall. Gonna move right here in the front. All right, so today I will learn about interactions of waves. So I can what?
Name the types of waves.
Interference. I know I have it when I
Pass the test by 70%.
right. We don't want you to pass it by 65. I want y'all to pass it by more than that. Go ahead. Okay, so today's lesson will be on properties and interactions of waves. Okay, so we're going to be exploring wave properties and their interactions. Basically like a recap, and then it's going to add on from where we left off. Okay, so I want you guys to think about this. Think about how does your voice travel from your mouth to your friend's ear when you're having a conversation? What type of waves do you think? Sound waves. Let's see what it is. Okay, so we have your voice creates sound waves, which are vibrations that travel through the air. When you speak, your vocal cords vibrate and they produce sound waves. They move through the air as compressions or as refractions. And once these sound waves reach your friend's ear, your eardrums vibrate, and then your brain interprets the sound. We are really some amazing creatures, if I do say so myself. Yes. Right. I think God was amazing when he created all of us. Okay, so today we will again identify the distinguishing characteristics of waves and the features of both longitudinal and transverse waves. And if you didn't catch in that video, transverse waves can be mechanical or electromagnetic. It's just sometimes it requires a medium and sometimes it does not. So I hope y'all caught that. We're going to define terms as we go through the lesson, which you guys should know the terms because we've been over them. We're going to relate wave velocity to frequency and wavelength. Wave velocity is another word for wave speed. So if you ever see the word velocity, there's another word for speed. And then we're going to describe what an electromagnetic wave is and explain its properties and components. Okay, so we have waves. And again, what are waves? What are waves?
Waves are disturbances that carry energy from one place to another.
What are y'all doing back there? Again, waves are disturbances that carry energy from one place to another. We have mechanical waves and we have electromagnetic waves. Do y'all remember the three types of mechanical waves? Transverse, longitudinal, or compressional. Remember I said it could be, that's the same word, but, and what else? And surface. Those are the three types of mechanical waves, but today we're just strictly talking about the properties of mechanical waves, so we're not actually labeling them. So mechanical waves are sound waves that require a medium to travel through, and sound and water waves are examples of mechanical waves. Electromagnetic waves do not require a medium. They can travel through a vacuum, and I know that was one of the questions on that mini test you guys took, so you probably were confused about, like, what's a vacuum? Because I don't think I actually use that term. So now I'm making sure I use that term. So electromagnetic, again, does not need a medium to travel through. It can travel through a vacuum, and there are different types of electromagnetic waves. We have visual light, which is how we see visually. We have radio waves, and gamma waves are just some examples of electromagnetic types. Okay, we have mechanical waves, longitudinal. Mechanical waves are categorized in two main types, longitudinal and transverse. So see here, they don't even have surface as a mechanical wave, but we all know that it is. Kaden, I'm gonna move you right here, and you and her. One of y'all did something to make her talk. So I don't know if y'all begging for her gum or what. Maybe that's what it is. It ain't you, boo. It was these two. It ain't you. It's not you. All right, so again, vibrations occur parallel to the direction of the wave. Remember, on a longitudinal wave, it goes back and forth. Compression means what? It gets close together. And refraction means separates, as you see the spring doing in the direction of the wave. Melvin, what are y'all doing? Get up again. And you and him gonna go in the hallway. Y'all play too much. If it ain't him and you, it's him and Richard. Huh is for honkies. All right, mechanical waves. Again, the second one, longitudinal. A sound wave is a longitudinal wave. It is produced when the air surrounding it, when the air surrounding a vibrational object also vibrates. The air particles produce a series of compressions and refractions, which then travels and enters the receiver's ear. Mechanical waves, transverse. In the transverse wave, the vibrations occurs what direction? Right angle direction. Only the energy, not the particle, is transferred through the medium. So the actual string is not transferred through the medium, but the energy that is projecting is what's transferred through the medium. So if you shake a rope up and down, this produces a transverse wave. Okay, electromagnetic waves, again, I said, are transverse waves. It is characterized by oscillating electric and mechanic fields at right angles to a direction of the wave travel. These wave travels at a speed of 3.0 times 10 to the 8th power meters per second in a vacuum. The electromagnetic spectrum can be divided into 7 groups. Let's name the groups together. We have radio wave, microwave, infrared light, visible light, ultraviolet light, X-ray, and the gamma waves. And as you can see, the radio wave has what? Less waves, which means it has a lower frequency. Gamma waves has higher frequency. Okay, let's do a learning check. Okay, so during an earthquake, P waves or primary waves travel the fastest. It can travel through any type of material and leave a trail of compressions and refractions through the medium. What type of waves are P waves? Are they mechanical waves, electromagnetic waves, longitudinal waves? I don't know why that's on there twice. Just try to trip you up. What's the answer? Anybody's gonna guess based off the description I read? It travels fast, it leaves a trail, and it travels through a medium. Travels through a medium. Remember, mechanical waves travel through a medium. P waves are mechanical waves because they require medium. If anytime you hear a medium, you automatically know it's mechanical. Think of that. Okay, since they create a series of refraction and compression, the vibration of the particles in the medium is in the same direction as the wave, and thus the P waves fall under longitudinal waves. So they are longitudinal waves, but they are mechanical. All right, parts of a wave. You definitely should know this. So the crest is known as the what?
Highest point.
The highest point of the wave. The trough, that does not say trough. That's like I say through, don't it? I didn't write this. They look through. This is right. Trough. I don't know what that was. All right, wait a minute. Sorry. Okay, the resting spot is the equilibrium, which is the part that is undisturbed. Undisturbed. That's why when they say what is a wave, and I tell you have to say a disturbance that occurs, because if a disturbance doesn't occur, nothing's happening. And then the trough is the what point? The lowest point. All right, we have amplitude. Amplitude is the maximum disturbance from the crest of the wave from the resting point. But they also should have said it's not only from the resting point to the crest, but it's also from the crest, from the resting point to the what? To the trough. I do not how I keep on doing it. Okay, and amplitude is measured in what? Meters. M for meters. All right, we have the wavelength, and the wavelength is described as what? And to put it in better terms for you, full cycle means from crest to crest or from trough to trough. That's a full cycle, represents one wavelength. We have frequency. Frequency is what? Okay, frequency is the number of waves passing through a specific point per second. So we have low frequency where there aren't as many waves passing through, like a what type of wave? Think about when we just named the different types of waves. Gamma, X-ray. So if it's low frequency, when you think of low frequency, gamma would be super high. X-ray would be high. Think about it. You can see through the body with an X-ray. So you think of something low frequency, that means something that's not too good, like a radio. Because a radio frequency. Right. Think about that. Right, we are talking about just the parts of the wave period. We're not talking about whether it's longitudinal transverse. We're talking about the frequencies and the wavelengths right now. So basically the low frequency is less waves, high frequency is more waves. So like I said, when you think about that, low frequency, a radio, whereas like when you're doing a dial on the radio, you can only have certain numbers that you can go to on the radio station. Gamma. Like, it's further than the X-ray, like what they use in MRIs and stuff like that. like to check the body. Like they can, you drink something, and when you drink it, it lightens up parts of your body for the gamma rays. This, like I said, it's amazing technology that we have. I'll show you some pictures. That's for tomorrow, like going into depth of that. So amplitude is the closer the particles are in the area of the compression, the greater the amplitude. So the closer they are here, the greater the amplitude. And then in the wavelength, the distance between two consecutive points, between two compressions and two refractions. So in between here, this represents one wavelength, and so on. Okay, learning check. We're going to compare these two waves, and we're going to label frequency, amplitude, or wavelength. So would this be considered low or high frequency? Low. And where would the amplitude be? Would it be here? Or would it be or would it be here? I hate this. Okay, and then the one wavelength will be from where to where? You can just say it. One wavelength represents what? Crest to crest or trough to trough. And what frequency would B be? High frequency. So as you can see in the diagram, we have low frequency. The amplitude is from resting spot to the crest or resting spot to the trough. And then the wavelength is represented as the full cycle of a wave. Okay, wave speed or wave velocity of a wave. Again, the word velocity is another word for speed. So when you hear that word, just think of speed. So wave speed or velocity is defined as the distance a wave travels per second. We can also define wave speed as the rate at which energy is transferred through a medium. And the unit for wave is measured in meters per second. So we have medium 1, which has longer wavelengths. Remember they said wavelengths of radio waves are like the size of buildings, whereas the wavelength of like a gamma ray was like the size of an atom. And then we have lower frequency and then higher frequency. Okay, calculating velocity of a wave. We know that's represented by V equals, and that's why I said they tell you guys wave speed, but the whole time we've been using this formula V equals F times hertz, which is frequency times, not frequency, wavelength times hertz. But this actually means instead of S, it's a V for velocity. So we're gonna work one together. Okay, so while at the beach, you observe that the wave hits the shore at a frequency of 0.5 waves per second. You also estimate the distance between the crest of the waves is 2 meters. So what is the wave speed of the waves as they travel towards the shore? So our equation would be V equals F hertz, which is F times that. So we have the frequency, which was the 0.5, and then what was the meters? 2. So we have 0.5 and 2 times 2 meters. What's our answer? It's there. 1 meter per second. Okay, let's work out another. What if we have the frequency at 2.5 and we have 4 meters? What would be the velocity? Work it out. $10 meters per second. You have to put the decimal point back. Okay, so calculating wavelength and the frequency of a wave. If you have two, you can always find the third. So here we were looking for velocity. So because we had the frequency and we had the wavelength. Let's say if we had the wavelength, so we were looking for wavelength and we had the speed and frequency. So if the speed was, so basically these equations are V equals F times that, and frequency equals wavelength over speed, and then this one equals over Okay, so we're gonna do an example. So bats use sound to detect insects. Suppose a bat sends out 100 kilohertz sound waves at a speed of 343 meters per second. So we have 100. So this one we have the speed and the sound. So our equation would look like this. Because we were looking for what? What are we looking for in that one? We had the speed and we had the sound. So we were looking for the frequency. Right. So since we're looking for frequency, F equals right. So multiply that the speed over the 100. Velocity, which is speed, over the frequency, which is 100 kHz per second. And y'all don't have to work that out with a calculator. The answer is, as you can see, 0.00343. Right. That's why I was saying when you have two numbers in the equation, you can find the third. So it ends up being three different formulas. You have the velocity is frequency times the speed. No, velocity is the frequency times the wavelength, but then you also have wavelength is the speed times frequency divided by frequency. Then you have frequency, which is speed divided by wavelength. So the rest of them are divided by. The first one is multiplication. All right, interference. Interference is an interaction between two waves that meet. There are two types of interference, constructive and destructive. Where two waves combine together to make a larger amplitude, that is constructive interference, meaning they help each other. So we have two waves at the same amplitude, but on two different wavelengths. They can join together to form one big wave and form constructive interference. If you have two waves that form into a smaller amplitude, that's destructive, meaning, what does destructive mean? Destroy. So what do you think constructive means? Right, or help. Right, you know, like if someone says, I'm just giving you some constructive criticism, that's criticisms that can help you, not really criticisms to, right. So again, constructive interference is waves that combine and help each other to gain a larger amplitude, and destructive are waves that combine to form a smaller amplitude or cancel each other out. We also have standing waves, which if an incoming and reflected wave have the right frequency, that can combine and appear to be still. I'm going to show you some pictures in a moment. And then we have resonance, which is the increase in the amplitude of the vibration that occurs when external vibrations match an object's natural frequency. So here is an example of wave interference. So you look at these two wavelengths, you see these waves, they have the same amplitude. So when they have the same amplitude, they can join together and form a larger amplitude, forming a constructive interference, meaning they're helping each other. If you look over here, you see these waves, these are going this way, and these are going under, but they're not connecting. So these are interfering with each other or canceling the wave out. So it'll look like this. Wait a minute. This is an example of a standing wave. If you were to tie a string to a door, you know, just standing there, that's the resting area. But if you start doing it like this, it turns into a transverse wave and it's moving. But you know how when you take the string and how you can pull it and it does that like the shake where it looks like it's standing still? Not necessarily static. The vibration, you know, like if you pull a string and it, I wish I had an example. But if you pull it and it does like it shakes real fast where it looks like it's possibly standing still. That's an example. And that's antinodes and nodes. Nodes is the resting area and antinode is the wave. Okay, so in summary, waves are what? Who? No. A disturbance that transfers energy. Okay, we have types of waves. Mechanical and electromagnetic. And then you also know we have different types of mechanical waves, but this lesson is strictly on learning the differences between what a mechanical wave is and electromagnetic wave is. We have the parts of the wave, which is amplitude, wavelength, frequency, velocity, also speed. And then we also have where you can calculate wave speed, which is velocity equals wavelength times frequency. Okay. Wait a minute. So, did y'all enjoy that lesson? Y'all like my little add-on things? It has like different kind of things like mic drop, like I don't know what V is. U is unveil. D is drum. Yeah. Okay, there it is. All right, just a second. And again, the homework is in Schoology. What you're gonna have to do, you're gonna open it up and you're gonna have to download it. When you download it, it opens it in Microsoft. And then you're gonna enable editing and type onto the worksheet and resubmit it. Can somebody translate that for me? Oh yeah, let me show y'all. Look, let me show y'all the homework. This is what I mean. Okay, look at the board so you can see what I mean for your homework. I have to relabel this one, but like this one is the homework for tonight. There's homework 10, 28, 24, interactions of waves, review and reinforce. So what you do, you enter in. Y'all better pay attention because this is due. And they're not playing about this homework. And I'm trying to give y'all simple homework, but also homework that I know that's mastering the standards so y'all can pass the test. So 3 to 5 questions is all my homework will consist of. And when I mean questions, that means draw a line, a multiple choice, one word. We won't be writing paragraphs. But this is the homework. And what I need you to do is here with the 3 dots, click on the 3 dots and you're gonna download it. You better be paying attention, Kate, because don't come to me asking me how to do the homework. You're gonna download it. Once you download, you're gonna open it. It's gonna open it in Microsoft. Once you open it, you hit enable editing. Once you do that, you can type. It may say, you see how that popped up edit anyway? And look, you can type. Once you type, save it. Up here, where it's with the save. Save it. And you can put Miss Mayo homework, Monday night or whatever. And then go back into Schoology and upload it. Do y'all know how to do that? Do I need to show you that? Y'all sure? Okay, for those, for those that don't have computers, I have paper copies. Only for those that don't have computers, because we want the homework done in Schoology, which is the easiest way for me to grade it and keep up with papers. But if you do not have a computer because it's broke, or they didn't reassign you another one because you broke it, raise your hand. You can get a paper copy for the homework. I didn't see your laptop. No. Where your home? Show me that you don't have a laptop. Who else does not have a laptop? Hey, you do have one. Anybody else without a laptop? Again, homework is due Friday for me. So if everybody else tell you Thursday, I'll give you an extra day. I'm gonna give you one just because you play. All right, who doesn't have Wi-Fi at home? I don't. Who can't do their homework because they don't have Wi-Fi at home? Because I could have sworn they offer y'all Wi-Fi. All your parents got to do it So do you want to do it on your computer right now? Lori, get off the floor. Do you have a laptop? I'm saying, do you have homework? All right, do it, PLC. Not take me back. All right, voices down. I'm gonna let you go in a minute, boy.
Quiet.
Quiet.
Quiet. Thank you.
If you have not completed your weekly check-in and your monthly plan Song to Grow, it needs to be done now. I didn't even sign y'all exit ticket today because I'm giving y'all what? If you ask me one more time, I'm just about to walk you. You hush. If you have not completed those exit tickets from last week, they need to be done. I didn't assign one today to give you a chance to get those done. I don't have to be this nice. Because trust me, the other teachers is not. In your seat. You can be doing that homework now, then you won't have to take the worksheet home.
You do it now?
Yeah, you can do it now. I never have homework.
Oh God.
Boys, sit down.
Sit down. Where you going, sir?
I was trying to do like that giant one on
I take some good medicine. I was like, music. It's been 2 days.
Somebody gonna explain to Richard since he wasn't paying attention on how to download the homework. No, we don't never pay attention.
Llevado mío. Después ya no me Para mí, no para ti.
Está bien.
A beast for using your. Oh my gosh, it's going on. No lo compro. Si yo no quiero pelear con Lidia, no estoy de pago, mano. No soy como Lidia.
All right, again, if you have not done your Soul to Grow weekly or monthly transition plan, it needs to be done. I got one more homework assignment. Well, no, I got all three. See, I'm one of them kind of teachers. I want to give you a chance to do your homework in school. That way you don't got to take nothing home. Hey, Carl, I didn't see if I didn't speak. I'm finna send somebody down to the cafeteria to buy me a salad because they always be out of them by the time y'all go. So I'm gonna send you down there like right now. You don't wanna go?
Yo no conocía a nadie.
I thought you was my favorite, one of my students. I'm gonna send you the money with a note. I ain't just gonna send you just to go. I wouldn't do that. Because see, he don't stand here with me for flex, so I can't leave.
I was wondering why you look different this morning.
I know, didn't I? Nigga, she didn't tell me my lips was crusty. I still wouldn't have had it on. She's like, Miss Mayo, your lips ashy.
Oh.
What she said?
Eso fue lo que ganó la ley de créditos.
Yeah.
Hey, don't be too loud. Or y'all gonna be pulling out makeup work or doing Zern. Hey! Flex is supposed to be work time. We can make it work time. That means be quiet. Get in the seat. Richard. In a seat. Gloria. Osmond. Richard. In a seat. No. In a seat. Gloria, get at a desk. Not at that table. That table is not a desk.
I need to submit it.
Okay, so save it. Label it as your homework so you know what you're submitting. It's okay. And go back to school.
Can I go use the bathroom? I really gotta go pee. It's my
All the way down. What, boy?
Can I really go to the bathroom?
Thought I just let you go.
No, you didn't. No, someone did. Can I go, please? Thank you.
That's it. That's all that. Little paper clip. That's the homework.
What? Can I go to Miss Fletcher?
For what?
I gotta go do my computer.
Homework. Same word. I'm putting in your OneDrive too. Is it in documents? What is it? For what again? No, you can sit down in here. What you going to Miss Fletcher for? Isn't this your flex? So why you in here? Yes.
They said that all they have is pizza packs today, but tomorrow they're bringing out the sides.
Pizza packs. Do you know? Gotcha. I didn't see that right there. It's crazy. All right, let me figure this out one more time. I'm gonna resave it again. No, for save it's Control S. But that's the thing, it's automatically saving. So I know what day it is. So you have to set it to be, put the date in the homework after, okay? I didn't want to view it like that, but hey, I may have it. It may be the only way I can do it. That is homework right here. It literally should be able to Girl, I just let you get water. Then you gotta use the bathroom. Y'all gotta wait. Y'all gotta wait because I'm helping him get his homework in. I can't figure out what's going on. Alright, come in, shut the door.
What is this? No, it's not.
Save them, but come on, save ads. I want to change the name of it. I want to change the name. Why won't let me rename it? I'll try it like this one more time and see. I mean, I have to type something. No. I don't know why y'all need to drive my old. What you need? Not to iPhone. No, they all.
It's not.
Hey, what's mine? What's mine?
What kind?
What's mine?
My own charger is in my. That's crazy, Milton. And nothing's right here. Like nothing. Yeah, you did. You did. Let's see if I got it.
That's for yesterday.
I have bookmarks, so yeah. Yeah. Okay. So if I have to look at it like that, that's how we'll do it until I figure out. But I don't know why it's not then you attach your file. I mean, it's clearly right here. It should be right here on the quick access because that's what you labeled it as homework. Nothing is even coming up. When you clearly see what you labeled it as. Hey, what are y'all doing? Let me close this all the way. If I tell y'all to sit down again, we're gonna have a problem. Copy, delete, copy, paste, clipboard. It's saying it's automatically saved to your OneDrive. Like, are you even logged into your my class to your Microsoft? That's another thing. I need you to log into that. That's why it's not on device. See, we should be able to search right here. Typing in homework and it should pop up. But it's not. And that's because we're not saving it on, we're saving it in the OneDrive. But you're not even logged into your OneDrive. That's what I'm saying. Log into your Microsoft. Well, I guess you are. If you're in school, you can. If we don't see it this way, then we sure move it to document. Ooh, I know what to do. Wait a minute. Go
We're black. Black is big.
I got it. But as far as I don't get why it's not allowing us to save it into your computer. Okay. See. Okay, maybe we need to save a copy to the computer when we do it. Let's see. So we're just gonna figure it out. Thank you. You're welcome. Get in y'all seats, quit standing around. Y'all standing around, make somebody come in my class and see what's going on. I don't need none of that. Sit down. Five more minutes, it'll be time for lunch.
Última vez yo te amaré por encima de todo. El de Cartago de Barcelona. Yo eres del Real. Te metieron 4 de Lewandowski, el Yamal. Ese. Una vez en sus Champions, que eso ya va a ser el modo. Desde el año 1986. Cuatro partidos le ha ganado a Barcelona. Barcelona le ha ganado unos 80. Desde que yo no he nacido ya no sé.
In your seat.
El Barça le ha ganado.